Hello darlings, welcome to Tammy and Tiaras. How are you all doing? Well, Christmas is over, it's New Year's Day, so first of all I'll start with a Happy New Year. I want to wish all of my beautiful shiny Tiara tribe out there a wonderful New Year and happy and healthy and keeping our mental health in a good place. They're the most important things, aren't they, darlings? We can have all the knickknacks around, but if we don't have good mental health, it's really hard to enjoy the things we've got. I had a wonderful Christmas, the best Christmas I've had in a long, long time, though I say that about every Christmas. But we went to my son's home this year and my daughter-in-law put on the most beautiful, beautiful tablescape of Christmas, and it was so festive that I just sat and enjoyed it and relaxed and talked and chatted, and it was lovely. And my daughter Simone, she cooked 2 roasts and roast potatoes, and I did turkey and cranberry sauce, and my daughter-in-law did everything else. And just putting those few things together, it did make it a little bit easier for her, we hope, because it was a lot of work. But the best part about it was, darling, and do you know what? It could have been a sausage on a barbecue for all I cared. It's just being with the family. One day a year, having all of my children, well, nearly all of my children, around the one table is the best blessing ever. So we had a wonderful start to it on New Year's Eve. I had my eldest daughter and her beautiful children, Oscar and Emma, and her husband, Reese. They came around for a nice hot Christmas lunch, and I did the roast and as much trimmings as we could have, and they brought the most beautiful little chocolate house that you smashed sort of thing. The kids had made it at cook school, and that was just beautiful, and a beautiful table centerpiece. So that started off our Christmas. And then Christmas Day, of course, with the lovely lunch, and Boxing Day was just pure recovering. And it wasn't until Friday that Simone and I actually got to exchange our gifts. And she brought me this. Oh, darlings, you have to see her up close. She is amazing. Look at the shape. Look at the little 3D details. Look at the sparkle. Oh my goodness, isn't she just beautiful? And she sits on the head perfectly. I wear tiaras because they make me feel better. When I had a really bad depressive episode, it's quite a while ago now, and I couldn't get out of bed, and I'd been in my pajamas for 6 months, and it was a really bad time. I'd just lost my mum. Anyway, among all of her things, I inherited her tiara. And I sat it on my head one time, and I'm sitting up in bed with my poodle pajamas on, and sitting up in bed with the tiara on, and I felt better. It made me feel better. And it stayed in my mind. And I got out of bed that day, not wearing the tiara, and I just started carrying on again. It was 6 months. So anyway, that's why I wear tiaras. They make me feel so much better. I don't know what makes you feel better, but for me, it's just seeing them. They make me smile every time I walk past the piano, because I've got 15 now. And do you know, I've actually only brought one. They've all been gifted to me. I'm so lucky. I do have a Kofi account, and people put money into it, and I will buy a new tiara. I love my tiaras. But anyway, I want to know, how have you been doing? What's been going on in your world? The house is back to sort of normal. I haven't cleaned the windows yet, but I'll get there. It's just life goes on, doesn't it? I did finish that lovely shawl. That's gone and posted to the other side of the world, and I hope she likes it. I am getting ready to put up my beautiful gnome calendar that I got from Todd. So it's absolutely beautiful. That's Anna Marie's husband, and I have a Marilyn one as well that he sent for me, and this one was for Bert, but I'm going to put this one up where we see it the most, in the office. And it's just gorgeous, isn't it? So beautiful. So I'm looking forward to putting that up tomorrow. It's a beautiful calendar, it really is. And my Marilyn one will go in my Marilyn room, which of course, as you all know, is the laundry. So it's wonderful to get surprise things in the post, isn't it? It's just, was such a treat. I didn't know who it was that had sent it. So I feel very lucky. I started this book last year and I've kept a track of all of my knitting projects in it. And it's amazing what I've done. I've done quite a lot of handwork. You think you don't do much, and there it all is. And I've kept a track of the wools I've used and all the details and the dates I started, and it's just wonderful to have that book. So I'm really pleased. So I'd recommend for you to get yourselves a book to write down what handcrafts you're working on, because it's nice to look back on. It's a bit like a journal. So that's one thought you can think of for the new year. I treated myself to something extremely expensive because it came all the way from Holland. A Daphne's diary, because you know how I love the book. Well, I ordered the diary. Now, it is absolutely beautiful. Inside of it, it has all these little things that you can use and inspire, a bookmark, and the days, the pictures are just beautiful through it. Little things you can do and cut out and colour as you go along through the days. It is a beautiful, beautiful book. I'll take some photos to show you. If you're lucky enough to live over in England or somewhere in America, you can actually get them a bit cheaper, I think, than what I paid for it, because of the way that our dollar is, it's so low. It was double the price as to what it normally would be. But there you go, look at this. Things for our mental health is so important. But this is not a journal, this is a diary. It's different altogether. So I've written down things I have to do to remember, and it's a beautiful diary. I'm going to love to use that every single day. It'll be living on my kitchen bench because it's also a notebook to remind yourself of what you're trying to get done in a day. Look at these, look at these. I just love these books. They're so beautiful. So that's what I've bought myself to start off the new year. Something that makes me feel happy every day. And I hope that you too can get something that inspires you. It might not be Daphne's Diary. It might be country style. It might be Better Homes and Gardens. It could be whatever it is that inspires you to write and put your things down on paper and get it out of your mind. I'm so lucky because Simone brought me the most beautiful journal and some lovely fairy stickers to put in it, and she buys me one every year. She has for many years, and I will keep up to date with that with my mental thoughts, because as Judith on Living Life with Judith says, you must write it down to get it out of your mind. I never start off the new year with things I want to do or lists I want to do. I just want to continue to be happy, looking after Bert, looking after Lucy, living life here in beautiful Ballarat. Our baby birds have hatched and I got a little bit of video of them coming out of their nest, and would you believe it, they are trotting around the yard and the daddy is feeding one of them, and we call the baby Junior. He is a whinge to his father, and I have to laugh because I said to Bert, I said, look out the window, darling. And there he was, the daddy bird. He's trying to find some food for Junior, and Junior is right behind him, squawking his head off. And so I put out a doggy sachet from one of Lucy's on the rock for the daddy bird to go and find, and the mummy bird, to give them a little bit extra to get the young ones started, because it's just so lovely to watch them in the garden, and I'm encouraging them to stay around. They might be just blackbirds, but we just love our nature. Nature's the best thing, really is. So I'm going to sit in the garden and enjoy knitting and just enjoy being here for a while. I have to do an update first on Lucy and the fleas. Oh, darlings, oh, it's been hideous, hideous, hideous. Fleas. Lucy has had fleas. Well, she's the only puppy dog I've ever had that's had fleas. Where did she get them? We worked out it could have been from the vet because she was laid on a lambskin mattress when she was left there for the day. Maybe it had some fleas in it, who knows? I don't know how long she had them. I never checked her because we've never had fleas. She's an inside dog. So anyway, we've been doing everything. She's had the Advantage on the back of the neck. She's had the bath, she's had the powder, we changed all the bed. Oh, it's been so much work, so much washing, just so much, so much. So anyway, we're on top of it now. I can't see any fleas on her. I check her every day. I comb her every day. I put the flea powder still, you know, in her bed and everything until we're completely on top of it. And then I can relax again. But that's not at the moment, so it's been horrible. Also, our solar has gone and given up the ghost, and we're quite disappointed with it because it's only been on for 5 years. And the inverter has gone and burnt itself out. That's what converts it to the power. So here we've got the sun going magnificently and we're not getting any solar off it. I'm very disappointed. It's costing us between 1,500 and 2,000 Australian dollars to have it repaired. It'll be repaired as soon as they get back to work. But right now we're paying for power. But thank goodness we were so far in front because the solar panels save so much. But I just thought we'd get more than 5 years out of them. It just doesn't seem long enough, does it? 5 years. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'm not going to stress. We rang the company. It was 1 week out of its warranty. 1 week. There you go. They know. So if you put solar panels on, darlings, spend the extra couple of hundreds and buy the longer warranty on it, because that's what we will do after this. So Bert's out and about doing things. He's fine. His hand's being okay. He's got a message from the hospital saying that he's in the list and they'll be in touch as soon as they've got time for him. And really, to be honest, that's about all the news I've got. So thank you for watching the shorts. Thank you for watching this. If you made it to the end, well done. I really have rattled on. It's just so beautiful in the garden. So I'm going to just send you all my love and keep shining. That's going to be my new catchphrase for this year, because we wear our tiaras to keep sparkling mental health, don't we, darlings? Lots of love from beautiful Ballarat, from Lucy and from me, and from Bert, of course, who's out and about. Lucy's asleep on the bed, and because it's quite warm here today, she doesn't like it outside. Lots of love, darlings. God bless. Bye for now. Hello, darling. Hello, darlings. I just wanted to share this with you guys. We have had 4 baby birds nesting in my fairy house. It's been lovely, but it looks like today's the day they're leaving the nest. Look. Look at them. 1, 2. I know there was 4 in there. There goes 1. There he goes. Off into the wild. And I suppose you're next. Oh, nature's lovely.